good effort, not great execution, but this will be a really good tape for the kids to watch, the coaches to watch. We have essentially a new defensive staff, so I was anxious to see how they would operate in a game day situation. So, there's some guys that have coached at this level, so I thought they did a good, pretty good job.
Greg, what are your overall thoughts on the offensive line? Obviously, you just lost a key piece in Cerise Polyan, who just entered the portal.
Well, we were not very good, so I don't know if there is a key piece, right? I mean, a key piece to what? We were 120th ranked offense in America, and that line, as I said at the beginning of the year, we're not going to go any further than our line takes us. So I would be hesitant to get too caught up in a key piece. What we're looking for is key pieces. And, today there were some good things, but not enough. We're going to have to just continue to work at building that. We have 7 guys coming in as freshmen, so we have, 3 of them here now. So we'll get 4 more, and we just got to keep building it. It's a work in progress, but I do think the arrow's up. And for a while there, after Reggie got hurt, the arrow was even pointed down a little bit at times.
General impressions on quarterback through the first 7 practices and today, just how do you think how they did?
Yeah, the quarterback play today was a little inconsistent in my opinion. And probably could say that for the whole spring, right? There's some really good things and then some sloppy things. I think whether it's thinking too much or not understanding it totally, but there's some things that we've done kind of nonchalantly that you can't do. Every down is gold, and you got to treat it as such.
How do you kind of evaluate the state of the running back room? Obviously, replacing Pop, but you guys got some, solid pieces in there. So how do you kind of look at that?
We do. Right now, without Aaron, it changes the look of that room. I thought Kyle did some good things today. Ja did some things today. I thought, but again, we have to run more physically. I think sometimes we're looking for the home run and not just, threes turn into 30s when you just keep taking the threes. And they come popping out of there eventually. When you're trying to get the 30s, they're 2s, 1s. So you don't want to take their instinct away, that's for sure. So you want to leave that's why you recruited them. But we just got to get a little bit more downhill, I think.
What are your overall thoughts on the defensive back room? Obviously, this past offseason, you moved a couple guys over the receivers, so I would think that means that you're a little confident in the group.
Yeah, again today, Christian and Avery didn't scrimmage. They did some 7-on stuff. They didn't scrimmage. So, it's a young group that's playing out there, but they need the reps. I thought they hung in there okay.
You touched on the defensive staff, a lot of changes. Just how are they come, as far as their coaching philosophy, how have they come along in December?
I really like the chemistry and the energy that they, starts with our coordinator, Joe Harasimiak, but just a group of them, they really have a good chemistry about them. I enjoy being around them when I can and enjoy listening to them today work together. So I think that's only going to get better as they spend more time together.
How different has this spring practice been since you've been back? Because this is really the first time that you guys have this many spots to fill. It's a younger program. I mean, how different has this been?
Well, it's been really different because both spring practices since I've been back, the first one got canceled and the second one got postponed. So I was looking, I always go back and look at my notes from the previous year, try to stay ahead of some things. And I'm looking at the date, the practice date's 5/14, 5/3. You're usually not practicing in May. So this is really the first normal time, and then we have some abnormal weather, right? So I guess it's not. New Jersey in the spring can be unpredictable. So, but it's fun. I told the kids, spring Saturdays are something they're always going to remember, right? There's a whole kind of thing to it. You come in early, you get meetings and practice, and then you eat a lot of food afterward, and then there's something known as the scrimmage nap that every player goes and takes, like a 3-hour nap. And then they're getting ready. All right, what are we doing tonight? So I think that's a lot of fun for these guys in the springtime. I remember a lot of years ago being a player, and it was no different. So, I think they'll remember these days, and I encourage them to do that because it goes quickly. You listen to the guys that leave, and the guys that go to the league, guys that go to work at a real job. They never have this camaraderie again. So. I encourage them to enjoy it while they have it.
Greg, you hosted a large contingent of recruits on campus today. How important is it to get them here to see the scrimmage and all that?
I just think it's great every time you can get prospects on campus. We have a great campus to show them. We got great people. Our strength to me is our people. So the more that they can be around with us, and I love getting to visit. I can't visit with every single one of them, but the ones that we're actively recruiting, I get to visit with. So like I'll go upstairs now and I'll spend the entire afternoon with recruits and their families. And, it's a great kind of day, great football day. And when they're not visiting with me, they're doing all different things. They're talking to academic advisors. They're getting tours, anything that they haven't done. For a lot of these guys, this is their, 10th time on campus, which, those are good things to have when you get a guy that's that familiar with you. So overall, I think it's a great experience. Appreciate you guys coming out, man.